Hello, everyone, and welcome back to TikTalkin with your favorite co-hosts, Madison and Megan, where we update you on all the latest TikTok news.
On today's episode, we're going to switch things up from our usual TikTok news and focus on something a little more serious. Recently, there have been reports come out that TikTok is censoring certain body types.
Internal documents from TikTok that were obtained by The Intercept discovered that the creators of the app have put policies in place that are intentionally suppressing videos that show abnormal body types. This consists of people who are chubby, obese, too thin, have ugly facial looks, dwarfism, obvious beer belly, too many wrinkles, eye disorders, and other physical traits that the creators apparently deem to be unfit for the platform, as they instead seemingly only show the ideal body image.
So today we're going to address these censorship issues that are happening on TikTok and talk about the influence that this is having on the body image of women. So as most of you probably know, but just in case you don't, the For You page is a page on TikTok where all of the popular and trending videos are featured, and it shows up anytime you open the app.
The algorithm on TikTok hooks viewers based on location, similar videos, or popular videos. So, with this, a lot of these videos are being censored due to violating community guidelines and are being removed or not being featured on the For You page.
So we went ahead and we looked at what TikTok says goes against community guidelines, and they say that this includes dangerous individuals and organizations, illegal activities and regulated goods, violent and graphic content, suicide, self-harm, and dangerous acts, hate speech, harassment and bullying, adult nudity and sexual activities, minor safety, and threats to the platform's security.
Yeah, so this is obviously an issue and promotes limited representation. With limited representation on TikTok, many of the young, highly impressionable users are left with a narrow view of what people's bodies actually look like.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. This is definitely an issue with the potential for serious effects. Luckily, we were fortunate enough to have the opportunity to get some insight from body-positive influencers Rayanne Langus and Chelsea Culbertson, who have experienced this censorship on TikTok firsthand.
So, Rayanne posted a TikTok of her and her friend dancing on the beach in bikinis with the goal of showing viewers that all bodies are beautiful, regardless of shape or size. A few days later, she realized her video had been removed for violating community guidelines. She hadn't been using TikTok for very long, so she initially just assumed that the app didn't allow posts in bikinis. But she soon found out that there were countless videos of women in bikinis, but they were all straight-sized women.
Exactly. Something she said that really stood out to us was that you scroll and all you see is thin white women. She found it really alarming that they were clearly removing and flagging certain types of people and certain body types.
Yeah, and what's crazy is that she is definitely not the only woman to experience this. Chelsea, who is another body-positive influencer with the goal of spreading body positivity and inclusivity, shared a similar experience with us. The video she posted was reminding viewers that every body is a bikini body. TikTok removed this video within hours of her posting it for violating community guidelines by being inappropriate. They even told her in the notification to keep TikTok a safe place.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly crazy to me, and it makes literally no sense that these videos are being removed for absolutely no good reason. Chelsea also shared that growing up, she was flooded with images of thin, tall, beautiful, Victoria's Secret fashion show type of women, and she really believed that in order to be considered worthy, she needed to look like them. And I feel like most of us can agree with that when we think about media representation.
For sure. Not only does there need to be representation of different body types, this representation needs to be positive. Chelsea talked a bit about how whenever she actually did see bodies that she could relate to in the media, it was always associated with needing to change that body type. This is definitely a problem that TikTok is enabling through censorship. She also wanted us to share this with our listeners. Young girls need to know that all bodies are okay, that they are all accepted, and that you don't need to fit a singular ideal of beauty to be considered worthy.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is so necessary for women and girls to understand because this is the type of media manipulation that feeds into young girls feeling as if they can only be one thing, and this just perpetuates the vicious cycle of eating disorders and body obsession.
As y'all know, Megan and I are active TikTokers. We love the app, but we know it is important for us to use this platform to bring attention to issues like these, which can have some pretty severe consequences and impact on identity.
Yeah, I mean, I completely agree. Madison, how would you say that you have witnessed these issues on TikTok, and what kind of impacts do you feel like they're having?
Well, from what I've seen, I definitely think that women are in a worse place than men when you think about these impacts, because in our society, women's bodies are scrutinized and sexualized so often. They are always expected to live up to the beauty ideal, and TikTok just kind of enforces this through these censors and limited representation. Also, since majority of TikTok users are girls and most of them are at an age where they are easily influenced, these impacts can have lasting effects.
Absolutely. I mean, personally, I don't see a lot of body diversity on the app, and when I do, there always seems to be some sort of negativity and judgment surrounding it. I feel like this is creating an environment where people who don't have the ideal body image resort to self-censoring because they're different than what they're seeing on the For You page as how they need to look. And honestly, I've definitely felt this way myself after scrolling through TikTok.
Me too. It can kind of be a little intimidating. And this can also have a serious impact leading to negative body image, eating disorders, body dysmorphia, cosmetic surgery, anxiety, depression, and there's so many more. There needs to be more accountability and awareness to prevent these effects that can be so harmful.
I agree. I mean, TikTok definitely needs to be more transparent in response to these alleged censorship biases. And as for us, we realize that in order for change to happen, we need to take some sort of action and actually talk about these issues. Madison and I realized that we can use our voices, and especially on this podcast, it reaches so many TikTok users, and we want to do this in order to share knowledge and encourage body positivity and increase representation of people of all shapes and sizes.
So, as a little something to leave all of y'all with, we want you to tag us in your body positive videos by using hashtag TikTalkin about body positivity to spread some love and body positivity on our For You page.
And I think that by doing this and by talking about it and realizing that all bodies are worthy regardless of what the For You page claims the ideal body is.
All right, I think that about wraps up today's episode. Just to recap, today we discussed censorship on TikTok and the impact that this can have on women's body image.
We're hoping that our podcast provides the tools for future change and inspires you to be more mindful of your social media experiences.
Thanks for listening to TikTalking with Madison and Megan. We'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.